Now to an update on the USS Theodore Roosevelt. Nearly 100 sailors on board the aircraft carrier tested positive for coronavirus. When we spoke with Defense Secretary Mark Esper here last night, he told us the ship did not need to be evacuated. But just moments ago, the Chief of Naval Operations said 2,700 of the ship's almost 5,000 sailors will now be taken ashore and isolated in Guam. That change in policy comes amid criticism of the administration by governors nationwide over a lack of desperately needed medical supplies. We go now to Weijia Jiang, who is at the White House tonight. Weijia?
Well, Nora, tonight President Trump is pushing back on that, saying that large cargo planes filled with supplies from around the world are about to land in big cities from coast to coast. He says the country is preparing for the worst as questions continue to mount over whether he acted too late. Today, Vice President Mike Pence appeared to blame the CDC for incorrectly predicting how devastating a coronavirus outbreak would be.
In mid-January, the CDC was still assessing that the risk of the coronavirus to the American people was low.
But governors across the country are struggling to cope and pleading for supplies from the administration, including test kits, ventilators, masks, and gloves. Illinois Governor J.B. Pritzker is so desperate, he's asked airline CEOs to fly in supplies from China. New York's Andrew Cuomo said it is China, not the U.S., who is manufacturing almost everything they need.
China is selling to the world, literally. And every governor will tell you this. They're trying to buy, I'm trying to buy, I'm calling everyone I know. But it all comes back to China.
The shortage comes as the national stockpile of emergency supplies is almost depleted. Vice President Pence, who visited a Walmart distribution center today, defended the president against critics who say he underestimated the virus, leaving the country unprepared and costing lives.
I don't believe the president has ever belittled the threat of the coronavirus.
But well into February, when health officials were issuing warnings about the virus, Mr. Trump was downplaying the danger it posed.
Looks like by April, in theory, when it gets a little warmer, it miraculously goes away. I hope that's true.
And contrary to Vice President Pence's claim that the CDC predicted in January that there would be a low risk to Americans, we know that the U.S. intelligence community warned in the same month of the grave threats we are watching play out now. Nora?
All right, Weijia, thank you.